Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Failing My Way in Public to Success, the Mark Sclair podcast. Thanks for joining the show today. A big wave to my YouTube viewer. Hi mum, everyone else on Apple Play, Spotify and any other platform Anchor puts me out on. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me and I appreciate that. So this week, I'm documenting my journey on a weekly basis, and this week I had my first live event of 2021. Woohoo, woohoo, absolutely brilliant. Now what's even better about this is that I got a call about it last week, and because I have the material, because I have the information, because I have the knowledge, because I have the experience of knowing what I'm talking about, I can literally go boom, 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 plug and play, done. The only thing is, you got to do it. So this event was on Monday, and it was from a company who are doing a 3-day conference. And I love that because they're doing a kickstart to the year, absolutely brilliant. They're investing the money in the company, in the people, and they're going to celebrate the year. Even though everyone else had a tough year, they still need to celebrate it. They still need to act like professional, successful people. And what do? You start the year strong, you have a plan in place, you work on what you need to be doing, and you have that togetherness. So I was called in on the second day, and I had to kickstart it at 9 a.m. And what I came to realise was they'd already done a day, and they're staying at the hotel, and they had a night out the night before. So I don't know if you've done a presentation before, first thing with everyone's turn up a bit of a hangover, but it's not easy, and you've got to get them going straight away. Now, Gareth, who is the director of the business, he helped a little bit at the beginning. I didn't realise he was going to do this, but he got everyone up and did the stretching, did the motion, got everyone going like this, and I'm happy he did that because I don't like doing that myself, so I'm happy he did that. But the training starts, and I introduced myself and I asked a question, and that's very important. You want to get people straight away thinking. And this is the problem with a lot of trainers, a lot of people who do presentations, they just start rambling on, hi, my name's Mark Sclair and I do this. No, you want to get them, boom, straight away. So my question was, what is the one thing you control in the sale? And everyone came out with an answer, but really what it all boils down to is the only part you can control in a sale is you. Now, what do I mean by this? You control how much time you invest in learning about the product, learning about the market, learning about the client, staying fit and healthy, and making sure that when it comes game time, you are ready for it. That is all that you can control. Everything else is out of your control. If a client goes missing, there's only so much you can do. But if you've made sure you know the product, know why someone wants to buy it, know the market, improve your sales skills on a daily basis, that's what you have control over. That is what you can control. So that got them started a little bit. And then we got into what I love to do, because no one, even though everyone knows of this thing, they don't really know what it's all about. And it's the elevator pitch. And the question is, so what is it you do? And I've spoken about this before, and I'll look at your LinkedIn profile, and we'll all do the same thing. We'll put sales director, sales manager, business development manager. That is not what someone is asking you. They're asking you who your client is, what problems they face, and how you're going to solve them. So quick one here, I help clients that struggle with process and structure within sales, drive revenue, and improve customer experience. Boom. What do they say? Wow, how do you do that? Again, this is taking time, and this is what I say across all the hours that I train, all the training that I do with people. You have to put in the effort. I'm ready for this. Bam, 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 bam. Because what they're thinking is, and this is the game, this is the key part here, they're listening to a radio station, and it's called WIIFM. What is in it for me? When somebody says to you, so what is it you do? All they care about is what you can do for them. And these are struggles that people face constantly. So I need you to remember this. If somebody says to you, so what is it you do? You need to come up with an answer and say who your client is, what problem you face, and how you help them. If you can do that, all of a sudden your client or potential client's going to say, wow, how do you do that? Someone's asking you, how you do it. You're not telling them, and that is what sales is all about. You don't tell someone, you show them, and you show them by having open answers, not things like I'm in sales. It doesn't get you anywhere. So that was a great little start, and something I'm proud of that I'm able to start the training with. We've got everybody to commit to certain things as well. They're going to work on their elevator pitch, they were going to change their LinkedIn, and as the training went on, this was a 2-hour training. Gareth popped back in a couple of times, got everyone back up, a bit energized, because you could see they were losing them a little bit, but you know, it's not easy to keep everyone entertained the whole time, and this is the struggle that people face. And especially when you've not been training people face to face, continuously, consistently, sometimes, and people being out in public as well, it can be different for people. But that being said, they interacted so much, they were involved so much, they were giving answers, they were giving feedback, they were getting involved in it, and I appreciate that so much. The 2 hours flew by, bam, so quickly. What would I say that I need to improve on? I would say that at the beginning, I didn't really highlight what the outcomes of the event was going to be. And I've done this in my trainings before, but I didn't do it this time. So I would say that was my biggest takeaway from it. I didn't lay out what the outcome of this was going to be. I think I kind of spoke about it during it, but I didn't really lay it out. There should be that page at the beginning and be like, from this 2-hour session, you're going to get. But what I did say to them was, this 2-hour session is not going to save your career. It's a great injection, it's a great way to start, but it's things that you need to be doing on a daily basis in the right way that's going to get you to the level you want to be at. And I think that is so important. So the event was great, probably had the best interaction on LinkedIn beforehand as well. I did little videos saying I'm here on site, got a live event, had the most, I guess, not visibility, but feedback from people, like, you know, people commenting, people saying, you know, great start, keep going, and that's great. And I know that I put these videos up on a daily basis, these sales tip videos, and I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, and I know people scroll through and they see the banner and they see me on the mic, or they see me on a chair, or they see me standing up, and they think it's just the same thing. So when you see me in a different background, you know, no natural lighting, no nothing like that, then you probably think, okay, this is a bit different. So that might have been why. And then they see what I was doing at that live event, and that got people to kind of view it more, like it more, comment about it more. Great. Still continuing with doing my daily videos, nothing's going to change there, but I love the fact that I can change it up a little bit, and I get that sort of interaction with the community. Because the more people that like, more people that comment, more people that share, it's going to get out of reach. So people on the event, they seem to like it. It went very well. Got a big round of applause at the end, so that was great. And yeah, I'm just proud to be out there again and doing stuff. But you know, this week has been tough. This week has been tough. This podcast is about failing my way in public to success. Last week we started the filming for the sales training online course. Haven't done any videos since. The person that was doing the filming with me, it's not an excuse, but they have a full-time job, and I need somebody that's going to be with me every single day. We're going to put this down, and it's going to be accountability, and that's what's important. And the editing is going to be hours and hours and hours and hours of work. So I've set the goal of doing this by the 1st of April. It is definitely still achievable. I think I put the 1st of April because of days or weeks that I'm going to have like that. But with the roadmap that I've laid out, which is doing a certain amount of things in a certain amount of time, definitely can get there. I'm a firm believer that this course can be a huge success. Had a really good call with a business strategist guy from the Business Accelerator course, which I did last month. And he is a firm believer that what I'm trying to do, the sort of training, the sort of topic of discussion, is something that's going to relate a lot to people and will want people to do the training that I'm offering. But I also know what I'm offering is quite niche. People want these quick fixes. People want to make money, bam. They want to make a deal on the day. That's not what I'm about. I'm going to help you build this career, and it's going to take a bit of time. But if you can stick with it and be consistent and commit, I assure you, you can have the career that you want. You can get the recognition, you can earn that big money. And this is something that I know of because I've experienced it. I've been through the hard times, I've been through the good times, I've left during good times as well, or what I came to find out was still good times. And when you think you're having bad times, sometimes they're good times, but you only learn it from the experience. Now, I don't want you to cut any corners, and this isn't me kind of getting you to the top quicker, but there's a blueprint that's been laid out before us, and I'll say this again and again and again. If we can follow these step-by-steps of people like myself who have the experience and know what it takes to get there, why not? Why not? It's modeling people that have done great things in the past. I've learned from great people. I have knowledge that I can pass on to people. I'm very vulnerable with all of this that I do, but that is what this is all about. Documenting my journey, letting you see that it isn't just a simple thing of a white British guy getting the jobs he wants, getting the roles he wants, because it's not like that. I've been rejected many, many, many times, and I always will continue to get rejected many, many, many times, but I know that the success and the potential that I have, because I've already succeeded at certain levels that I'm going to get you to, but now I've got another level I want to go to, and that is making this thing a success, and it will be a success. And then I'll have another thing to train you on, another thing to help you with. You know, even the other day I was speaking to a friend and he's like, oh, you're so good on these videos now on YouTube, like you should do a training on it. I said, no, like, yes, I know some stuff, but I'm nowhere near. But again, you only have to be one chapter ahead. Frank Abagnale, one chapter ahead. If you don't know, it's from Catch Me If You Can. At the age of 14, he taught his class. He pretended to be a teacher, but all he knew was he had to be one chapter ahead of the other students. That's all you have to be. So the reason why I talk about this is we believe that we don't always have all this knowledge and all this intelligence to offer to people. But there's always somebody that you can teach, and there's always somebody that you can learn from. So where do you sit within that? What have you learned over the years that you can put into a method, principle, structure that's going to help someone else and inspire them? And as you're doing that, you're learning and developing as well. So this is me signing off, but as I said, had a great event this week, hopefully first of many. Should be a good January, I'm hoping. Had a good few calls. But I have to say, I'm plodding along, getting things done, trying to anyway, slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. Good funny joke that. And I just want to say thank you for being here. It's not easy getting on camera and having something to say all the time. Sometimes you might think I'm blabbering on a little bit, but I want to put everything out there. There's struggles that we go through, and I know people see other people as, oh, look at them, they're such a success, I want that. They don't see what goes on underneath, and there's a lot of self-doubt, a lot of problems, a lot of troubles that we face. But if you know what you're working towards, and you know that it's possible, it means that you can actually do it. So that's how I'm going to finish this off. But I will see you next week as I'm failing my way in public to success. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.